Are we on? Oh, hello. Hello, we're on, and we are live because this is Twitch. Hi, I'm Erika Ishii, and we are here at IndieCade. It's a celebration of independent games and innovation. So welcome back. Now we're going to take a look at this amazing little horror game, Nevermind. This is Erin Reynolds here with me.
Hello.
Care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Erin Reynolds. I'm the creative director of Nevermind, and I've been working on it for a long time. And I'm really excited to show Nevermind here at IndieCade. I'm super thrilled about it, actually.
And our victim here who's going to play it is
Vanoss from VanossGaming. And I see a lot of people in the chat asking for me, so here I am.
yeah, people have been asking for you all day. So thank goodness you're here.
All right.
We've got him, guys. So this game is unique in that it uses, this game is unique in that it uses a biofeedback mechanism, and it's going to change the puzzles based on how scared you get. But I guess Erin can actually probably.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much it. It's a game that if you play with one of our optional biofeedback sensors, it gets your heart rate. And from there, we can tell how scared or stressed or anxious you are while you're playing. And the more stressed you get, the harder the game becomes. So you have to learn how to keep your cool on the fly while we throw all sorts of gnarly, surreal, dark, twisted stuff at you. So it looks like we're going to be.
All right.
This
Where
is
do you
going.
put that on?
This is going somewhere.
Where?
It's going to onto your earlobe. So find the fleshiest part of your earlobe.
Gotcha.
You got it?
Okay.
There you go. And it'll take a couple seconds to calibrate to you. As if you can't forget, you guys who can't see this, this is the Wild Divine Ion PE sensor. We support a few different ones, but we're going to use this one today. And yeah, we're at the second level. So this is beginning. So you see how the screen's becoming staticky?
Yeah.
That's one of the responses to the stress and anxiety.
Oh.
So
Are you stressed out right now?
Yeah, I'm stressed. No, so if I just like
So if you just.
get relaxed, it's gonna be really easy.
the static
I mean, it
will calm
won't
down.
get real easy. I've played it without the biofeedback mechanism. The biofeedback mechanism is optional, by the
So
way.
if you just if you just smoke a bunch of pot before you play, you should be good to go.
That would be the
Okay.
ideal
good
setting
tip.
to play it at.
Okay.
Pot level is easy.
So yeah, that is one technique
All right.
of many for stress management. So so to start, you can walk around just using standard first-person controls, WASD or arrows if you prefer, and mouse. And what you're trying to do in each level is to collect 10 photographs. There's 10 of them hidden throughout this level. And by the way, you're inside the subconscious mind of a psychological trauma patient. This is someone who experienced something absolutely horrific at some point in their life, so much so that their conscious memory can't remember what happened to them, so it's repressed, and as a result, they can't work through the trauma, they can't process it, so you're helping them by going inside their psyche to resurrect those memories, put it together, and help them kind of heal from there. So there are 10 photographs hidden throughout. Each one represents sort of a concrete memory. So there's one close to the tree. That'll be the first one you can pick up. And when you collect all 10 of these hidden photographs, and they're hidden behind puzzles or just hidden in weird places, by the time you get to the end of the level, you have to figure out which 5 of those 10 photographs tell the story of the trauma. And you have to put them in the right 5 in the right order, and that's how you beat each level. So now that you collected that photo, one of the doors opened up. So I think it's right back there.
Am I going the right way?
You are.
Okay, here we go.
So now you can go inside the house. And there's a lot to explore. Everything is a clue. Every single piece of environmental detail is a clue. But just to shoot you on over to some of the coolest stuff, why don't you go to that blue door at the end of the hall?
I've played this level. It makes me very uncomfortable.
In a good way, of course. We've established this. Oh, man. So
that?
for those of you who are just joining us, we are playing Nevermind by Erin Reynolds. And how long did it take you to develop all of this?
Yeah, it started as my master's thesis in graduate school. I went to the University of Southern California and their interactive media and games program. And for your thesis year, you can work on any project you want. So that's where the proof of concept really started. And then after the end of that year, we all graduated and scattered to the wind. But about a year later, we had gotten a lot of really great feedback from about Nevermind from festivals and media and gamers. And so we decided to go back and recreate it so that we can share it with the world. And so that took about a year of development, and we just launched it about a month ago, and and it's now out in the real world. So it's been sort of 4 years in the making, but an interesting journey along the way.
So am I still looking for photos?
So now
here or
you want
something?
to turn out that light.
What's that?
There's
Where?
a
right
hint
here?
there, yeah. And so now the
Oh,
room has changed. This is
shit.
another clue. What could this trauma be? And so there are 2 puzzles in here. One involves picking up the teacups and putting them in a specific spot.
So you just kind of have to like walk around and just kind of
Yeah.
wait for a hint.
Well, this one, oh, sorry.
Okay, he's a lot less stressed than I was when I started playing this when the lights went out.
So I was just like, to be fair, it's a beautiful
okay.
afternoon, you know, like it's sunny, and so it's
That's true. I was playing it in
Yeah.
a dark studio while they had the lights going on
clown
me.
masks and stuff. You were not set up for success.
Clown mask. Why? Do you play a lot of scare? Oh, you're starting to get a little stressed.
A little bit because I'm doing all the chores for this ghost right now, picking up all his teacups. You know.
It's really a messy room simulator. It's just
There
really.
you go. There you go. Okay.
There you go. Oh, you just missed it.
Where'd it go?
I think it
Dropped
didn't. Yeah,
it.
it didn't quite get onto the saucer, so it returned
don't-
back to where you found it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go.
Do you tend to get scared during scary games?
Yeah. I mean, I usually.
All right, so you got a new photo. Now there's one more puzzle in here, and that has to do with the safe. And this one's actually one of the trickiest puzzles. A lot of people have a hard time with it. So if you click on it again, it'll collect. And
Okay.
It's actually returning to that tree that you saw originally.
Okay.
So if you go to the safe that's on the other side of the room,
Oh, we're going
over there. This is a really tricky puzzle. A lot of people have a hard time with this because this one is we want to think about, you want to spend time with, but we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to guide you through it. So
Sure.
each of those combinations correlate with the paintings behind you. So if you want to take a look at the paintings and see if you have any ideas.
So there's cows
Uh huh.
and this creepy ass photo of a bride. Is there anything on that side? Can't see. And then this too?
Mm-hmm.
Gun permit. Okay. So. Alright.
You can click through, and it'll hopefully some things will
Milk.
correspond.
Boom.
All right, that looks.
I saw gun. I'm pretty sure that would be the second one. Or,
He's got this.
Oh,
He's
wait,
he's good.
wait.
He's
So
good.
total pro.
Hold on.
Didn't need any of my help.
I
but
passed it. I have to go all the way around again. Oh, wait.
you can also go down, but
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. There we go. And then, what was the last? Love. There we go.
It's not love.
It's not?
What else could it
it's not
be?
love. Yeah.
What would it be? Fruit? No. Sorrow? There you go.
There it is.
So now we could open this up.
There's that
There it
second
is.
photo.
I like this.
All right.
Well done.
All right. Whoa.
I get creeped out so easily. It's so bad.
Oh, shit.
So you made this game to actually help people with anxiety.
Exactly. So we want to make a game that was really fun and really engaging and just a really cool sort of thriller mystery game. But we also want to make a game that gave back to our players in a way that is kind of fun and engaging. And what Nevermind seeks to do is to help people become more mindful of their fear and stress and anxiety reactions by kind of seeing that real-time feedback. And in learning how to manage those feelings on the fly. So when you start to see the static, people start to think like, oh gosh, I am getting kind of stressed. I am getting kind of anxious. What do? Do I take deep breaths? Do I, think about, a serene mountain lake? Do I, look at cat photos? That's the example I always use because that's what I do. And it's really unique. Like everyone relaxes in different ways.
Oh God!
One of my favorite parts.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's really kind of about learning how to use those techniques while playing the game. And once you get really good at them in the game, you can use those in the real world too. So, you might be learning how to stay calm while you have statues screaming at you in Nevermind, and you can use those same calming techniques while you're in traffic or, about to go in for a job interview or whatever
So
the
that's-
scenario may be.
So it's supposed to help you? Mm-hmm. Really?
Weird Girl 2364 asks, does
So
this
how do we-
game have jump scares?
It doesn't actually have too many jump scares. There's a few because we couldn't resist, but it's really more of a atmospheric type of horror. We don't have zombies jumping at you. We don't have things that are attacking you per se. It's more about getting under your skin and leaving you with this sense of creeped outness that hopefully wakes you up at 4 in the morning and you can't go back to sleep.
To be fair, if I was wearing a headset I would be quite frightened right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, the
So-
audio design is so much of it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
really all about.
For those of you who are just joining us, we were playing Nevermind with Aaron Reynolds and Vanoss. I would like to remind everybody that we have giveaways. All this swag up here could be yours if you go to twitch.skybound.com and register there. So, are you hoping to use it for clinical purposes?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, we just released sort of what we're calling the commercial mainstream version of the game, and that's for Windows and Mac. We're also working on an Xbox One and Oculus Rift version of that game. But beyond all that, one thing we really want to do with the game is to continue to work with you know, medical professionals and psychologists and behavioral health experts to see if we can develop a branch of the game, a separate version of the game that's optimized for people who do experience PTSD, clinical anxiety, some of these more you know, intense, severe, you know, just ways of life. And so, you know, I think there's a lot of applications for games and mental health and therapy, and so that's something we really want to explore more closely and hope to be able to develop out further.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me and
Thank you so
chatting
much for
about
playing.
your amazing
Thank you for
game.
being a guinea
thank
pig.
you. I really enjoyed it. If I got to play it with a headset, the experience would be incredibly different, and I really enjoyed it.
You
though,
should
so-
definitely play it and let
Yeah, I
people
will.
visibly see how
Yeah.
how stressed you get for
For sure.
this.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. We will be
Thank
right
you.
back, and we are going to be playing Her Story, which is another one of my favorite
I know,
games.
very cool.
Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us for our IndieCade experience. We had such an awesome time, so why don't you keep joining us by subscribing below and talk to us in the comments, because that's super fun. Also, we're gonna keep uploading conversations that we had with game developers at IndieCade, so stay tuned, stick around, because we've got more of that good stuff coming. Yeah, see you later. I feel like I should have a pipe. Bye.